I'm going to show you some of the best ore farm locations in Palworld. So there's a bunch of different spots where you can find clusters like this, where you can just farm up all the ore really, really fast. Also important to know, there's a trait on Pals that you can see. It's called Mining Foreman, 25% increase to player mining efficiency. This only affects you and your pickaxe. If you get a party full of these guys, you'll mine even faster. Once you get later on in the game also, you can get the refined metal pickaxe, and if you combine that with the trait I just showed, then you'll be able to mine the ore this fast, which is way better if you're trying to get ore. There's also a PAL called Dig Toys that you can use, but it's not nearly as good as just getting to this stage in the game. But in the early game, that PAL can help. By the way, this is the first location that I usually farm. This is the easiest and one of the best because it's right next to a fast travel. There's the Desolate Church right here on the map. And it's literally right behind the church. So the fast travel's on that side of the church. You run to the back side, and there's all these ore clusters here, and you just get them and go back to the fast travel and back and forth. Or you can set up a base here and have your pals auto-harvest these. It's really up to you which way you want to use this one. Oh, by the way, that Dig Toys pal I was talking about, this is what he looks like. And here's his habitat location if you want to get one. Top right's higher level. The middle is the lower level ones around level 19. So that's where to find them if you want to get a Dig Toys to help you mine with. This next one's another very early game one, which is super nice. You can go to the Fort Ruins fast travel right here. And then from here, you look around, you see all this, okay? You'll head over this way. I'll show the coordinates once we get over there, too. You'll see the rope bridge, though. And you're just going to head up to the top of this cliff. Once you get up here, you'll see another one of those spots where there's a ton of ore nodes for you to harvest. Again, this spot is right here. It's negative 162, or positive 162 by negative 394, roughly, something like that. And it's right near fast travel, too, so you can easily get it and go back and forth to the fast travel. Or you can set up a base here and try to auto-harvest this one. But this is another great spot early game to get a ton of ore. This is the next ore farming spot, and this one may be the best in the game because it also has coal. So if you're trying to make refined ingots, this is where you're going to want to go. This area is right here on the map around 185 positive by negative 44. And this is nearest one is Sealed Realm with the Guardian. There's also Snowy Mountain Fork, Sealed Realm with the Swift, and Mossand Forest. Fast travel's all nearby. So it's right there on the map. This location is also a great place for a base for farming ore, because you'll also get ore and coal slowly passively here. This is just a great base, and this might be the best one, actually. But let's move on to the next one. And here's another really good one for you. This one's pretty early game, too. So this one, you'll be able to go over here. It's in like a level 20 area or so, 15 to 20. And yeah, it's not so bad. It's by the Hypocrite Hill. And you'll go right here. This is roughly at 92 positive by negative 259. So here's another great spot where you can mine up a ton of ore. And here's another good ore farming spot for you. This is another chill one. You could build a base here if you wanted to. It's got a good view around it. This one's pretty early game too. You can find it around 0 by negative 530 or so, something like that, right here on the map. Again, another great place to go ahead and mine up a bunch of ore. And here's another good spot with a bunch of ore. This one's right next to a bandit camp type thing. And this one is in a level 20 area. It's right here, approximately negative 250 by negative 450, something like that, by the Aesthetic Falls fast travel. You can also just fast travel here and mine these, or you can build a base here. This one's really good just because it's also, again, right by a fast travel. So you just fast travel, come here, mine, go back and forth, take all the ore that you want. And that's all the locations I got for you. I may have missed one or two out there in the world, but that actually is the majority of these spots like this with a bunch of ores all clustered together. I actually scouted a lot of the map. So like I said, there may be another 1 or 2 or 3 out there somewhere, but that is the majority. Hopefully that helps you out, guys. That plus the tips I gave you in the beginning of the video. Between all that, hopefully now you'll have all the ore you could ever need in Palworld.